Okay, now we're going to kick it back to Hunter to set up our next match.
Hey everybody, did you enjoy our first match? It gets pretty intense in there, guys. That was a match we put together, kind of spur of the moment between our teammates, just to have some fun. It gets pretty intense in the car, guys. It feels really real, and it is. Because it's really going to happen. Next is a tag team match. Let's go ahead and introduce our players. We have 2 white belts. Joshua Connors, he's a white belt, competing out of D&G Grappling.
Woo! So initially this...
Zane Gray-Worthen is a white belt, competing out of Bellingham MMA Zenith BJJ. The other team, this guy. We have a purple belt representing Victory Submission Grappling, Josh Beam, everybody.
So fun fact, Josh is actually kind of YouTube famous, so we thought this would be a good venue for him to go against 2 white belts.
Yeah, he's very popular. He flew in from San Diego? Or?
Yeah, San Jose, I believe.
San Jose?
Yeah.
So.
Heads.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun, though. These guys are game. They both recently just did their first tournament, so...
Today, folks.
Oh, lucky Josh.
So he's going... Okay.
Oh,
so guys,
driver's seat, huh?
I'll explain the rules very briefly. If one of our white belts can tag their compatriot, we will freeze and swap out. So they can swap out any time as long as they can touch. However, Zane or Josh, if they switch... Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's Josh. I got confused. They cannot move from that one spot. So, we have to get there. All right.
So here we go again. We are now starting our next match. It looks like they're starting with Josh instead of Zane, but at any point, Josh or Zane can tap out and replace.
And beep, beep, we're off.
Yep.
So his belt is out immediately. He's...
Oh, wow. Oh, using
wow.
the seat immediately. Not bad for a guy who didn't practice in a car.
Yep. He practiced mentally.
He did. He did like 5 minutes before we did the show. Everybody really wants to be in that back camp area there.
Yeah, they like the back seat.
They do. Well, it's a lot of space compared to the front.
So I wonder if he's going to try to block the tag. I haven't seen a tag team match since watching professional wrestling as a kid.
No, and that was what it was supposed to be about. You know, people always talk about jiu-jitsu being about different skill levels, different people challenging each other. So this is it. There's 2 white belts versus a purple belt.
Here we go. He's keeping the pressure on.
He is. He's really not letting the other Josh have any space.
Yeah, so the white belt boys, they're all a little bit bigger, right?
They are, yes.
So
I hope the car survives for our later matches.
seats fold all the way down if you're looking for a Gen 3 Prius.
With a blown hat gasket.
With a blown head gasket. Perhaps we should have given salvage rights to whoever won. So he tags out.
So Josh has to stay there.
And Zane comes in the front.
Yep.
Okay. That's... So so we're going to rebelt. So he's going to go child seat in the back.
Yep, but you know what? I would have to say that this is pretty dangerous for Zane
yeah,
right
this is
here.
a tough disadvantage.
Josh looks very excited right now.
Yeah, he's got a look. Oh, he's straight in on it.
Yeah, he was thinking about it, you know.
Okay.
That's his advantage is that he's in the back.
So Zane couldn't get his belt off. So he was so fast. And he's coming back head to head here.
I don't even know what to do here. There's so much going on. This is very exciting.
That back angle looks pretty good.
They can tap as much as they want, by the way.
So he's nearly got the belt cleared.
There we go.
Out the front.
Thinking about it. He's trying to get the neck.
You got to protect your neck.
I think probably most common submission would be front headlock.
Front headlock, yeah. At least submission attempt.
If I was Josh right now, I'd be trying to get that seat back.
Yeah. It's the Jason Bourne technique from the Bourne Supremacy. Just knock that seat back.
It sounds like he's trying. I hear it cracking. Good tap from Josh to send in Zane because
excellent
it's
tag.
like,
He was in a bad spot. So.
yeah, so it was a good plan.
And Zane defended well. That's a tough spot. That's when the mob comes to your house and they make you drive and they sit in the back.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a position you want to be in.
Exactly. Oh, nicely got the seat back.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Game changer. Josh is doing so good about using the whole car. You know, the car is a great equalizer of belts.
I think the upper belts are kind of at a disadvantage because they know so much jiu-jitsu, but none of that works in a car.
No, they're just, they're not monsters at this point.
Yep.
They're-
And white belts know front headlocks, so.
Exactly. It's a big thing for them. Did they tap? Okay.
Oh, we got a tag. Okay.
Oh, man. It's kind of good for Josh Beam because he gets like a little mini rest in these little mini moments. And it's kind of interesting. But it might also be the strategy of the two white belts to do that, to sort of like throw him off his game.
Mm-hmm. And, they're bigger, so their cardio will run out faster, right? So.
Yeah.
We go straight. To hold it on. That's a good idea.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, he's going right for the neck.
He's on the chin.
Seatbelt's still in. Oh, it's off, though.
Nice.
Guys, we were getting really excited watching this as well. I feel like that Zane and Josh must have some kind of strategy of like not getting too tired and kind of tiring out the other Josh.
Yeah.
They've figured out how to stand up in the car. Good for them.
And they just met today, right? So they only had like an hour and a half to plan this.
Yeah, Zane and Josh have only been doing this for a few moments. I think they broke the car, guys.
Oh, just the center console. That's good.
We need that, guys. Not really. This is a junk car.
We're just going to duct tape that down.
Here we can get a moment with them in the car. Hey, guys, you're on camera. They're busy. They're busy fixing the car. Hunter's going to duct tape the car. Did we freeze the time?
I will pause time here.
Okay, excellent.
4:30.
Yeah, sorry. It's so exciting to watch these matches. And this is a 10-minute match, so these guys are like, yeah, we get like a 5-second break here. It's real nice. Duct tape, it's in the desk. We're taking a momentary break, guys, while we tape our junk car back together. Josh's.
I'm going to go ahead and give them back to 5 minutes.
Okay,
That
sounds
way.
good because we lost some time there when we
Lost
were.
some time there. 5 minutes, halfway there. Josh looks like he's relaxing, like he's been on some car trips before in his days.
I know he's just chilling in the back. So they don't have any snacks or anything.
Yeah, I always elect for the back seat. I like getting driven around. Feels like a car service.
I do too. I am not gonna lie about that. I do not drive.
Why drive when someone can drive for you?
Well, exactly, because everybody's a peasant and they need to drive me.
Yes.
Hope you guys are enjoying the show out there today. We are on our second match, and we have already broken our car. Nasty Claggett.
Nasty Claggett. Okay, so we're going to return to the car to the state that it was in.
Looks like they're still taping. Ooh, camera 3, battle asses.
Ooh.
Get all caked up, coach. Hope you guys enjoy all the effort we're putting in here at Battle Grappling for you to see Officer Nasty's tight ass.
Just want to let you all know we have comments disabled on this, but once we post the full video later, definitely like, subscribe, and drop your favorite match on there.
And hit that little button.
Hit that little like, subscribe button. Mash that like and subscribe. And if you see an athlete here that you like and you want to tip them, you can scan this little QR code up there, send it to Laura, and
Put their name in.
put the name of the athlete you want that money to go to. If you're,
While we wait, I guess we'll throw out some sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors, Dreamwalk Coffee, Pujitsu, Clark at One Off Studios.
Off by One Studios, I bought these uniforms today for us.
Yes, the police officer, Officer Nasty's tight pants are from Clark. And Roll a Lot.
Yeah, Roll a Lot. Put down some bones for this. Paid for our Quintet cash prize. They got a great moving show. You should check them out.
Okay, it looks like we're back in action. Timer.
Well, sounds like there's some bleeding. All right, we're getting after it
And
again.
we're back at it now that we fixed the car. The pace has gotten a little more relaxed, I noticed.
Yeah, big adrenaline dump probably.
I know, they're both
Goofing
just,
off,
yeah,
hanging out, and now you got to
fixing-
get back after it.
Fixing a car with Officer Nasty. Looks like we're thinking seatbelts here.
Both of them are playing with that seatbelt right now. Uh-oh. See, this is the problem is that you got to be pulling on that seatbelt slow or it's going to lock up.
Oh, definitely.
So, like, that's probably the best thing that you can practice at home for these. Can you be really tense but then pull on that slowly? Corner calling for hand fighting. More like head fighting here, though.
Oh, Josh is thinking using the car a little bit.
Ooh.
You can be a little bit out of the car in this version of Carjitsu, but
You might be able to get a head and arm where the arm is the side of the car, the weather stripping, because it's spongy. So
Well,
if you get them pressed up against
we
that.
already saw Kimura out the window.
Kimura out the window. It's my rapper name.
I like it. I like it. You can use the seatbelts too.
Corner calling for use the seatbelts too.
They're really utilizing the space well. I'm really surprised in this match.
Yeah, it feels, they're big guys, but it feels spacious-ish in there right now. Space-ish. He says he's got time to cook him here. Corner calling for her to let him cook.
Just thinking about the seatbelt, but I don't know if that seatbelt's locked.
Yeah. I think it's probably better to try to secure an arm with it than
Like
to go
trap or
than
sort
to
of
go
a
for a
glee.
full like James Bond villain choke.
Yeah, I think that's kind of futile in this. I think we're seeing that Purplebelt Josh is starting to slow a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that you were right about that sort of adrenaline dump that happened when they had to stop to fix the car.
Yeah, you've had those hard rounds where you get up and you got to go again 1 or 2 minutes later.
Oh, he's using
it's all
he's using the middle seat belt to kind of trap his leg there for a
Interesting.
minute. Yeah. I love this inside car view. We're getting a lot of good perspective here of what's happening.
Oh, gives up the back a bit to go for the ankle lock here.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, but now he's got,
He's also giving his leg up.
yeah. So,
Oh, he just tapped with his foot. Like he tapped his teammate. He tagged his teammate with his foot.
okay, so we're going for a swap.
Okay. No. He tapped with his foot. He
This
tagged
is
with-
the weirdest one of the rules, so we're going to take it as we go here. We're, always on the edge of grappling here at BattleGrappling. You see it with our production. You see it with our prizes, our medals, and now we're here figuring out the new rules. All right, just 2 minutes to play here.
Don't let him trap you here.
It's good advice.
Yeah, I mean, because Josh is really taking advantage of having that seatbelt there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's getting really tight around his gut,
he's tucked
though.
there. Yeah, that's gonna affect his cardio.
Oh,
And
God.
perhaps his ability to have kids later if that gets any lower.
The hard part, though, is also it's hard for Josh because his fingers are getting kind of smushed.
Oh yeah, his fingers are smushed in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going full grip on it so it doesn't pull in his fingers there.
So here's the thing. Even if Josh in the car taps Zane, for example, the other Josh still has to get back in.
Oh,
and
so he
finish
has
the
to tap
match.
both of them.
He does to win. But they just need to, like, defeat him. Like, they have to
They only have
tap
to beat him once.
Actually, no. I think that if it goes to he doesn't finish one of them, it's like a draw. And if it's like, I'm not sure. That it's very
If he tapped
convoluted.
one, maybe he went. It's the rules are in flux. Don't worry.
It's very convoluted.
And let's just say the Athletic Commission is watching. Then the rules are airtight.
I don't know if there is a commission for this. We are the commission
The
now.
Carjitsu Commission.
Oh, it looks like Zane's made it to the back and he's the submission.
Just 10 seconds to play.
Looks like we're thinking.
He came down to it last time.
You know, I would say that Zane and Josh have done a really good job with their tag teaming.
Mhm.
Like, I have never seen anybody tag with their foot.
Time!
You win. You got Hunter. Oh, man.
That was bananas.
That was bananas. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
They're hanging out. They're talking about it.
They're like, hey, we should go on a road trip together, guys. All the three of us. But not in this Prius.
Not in this Prius. It doesn't have a windshield anymore. And it don't run.
Nope. Good tires and decent brakes, though.
Gonna do a little metal run here and
But good showing from Josh. Josh survived 2 giant white belts in a 2010 Toyota
yeah,
Prius.
it was rocking it.
I know. They broke the car.
So go ahead and if you would like, go ahead and come in for an interview. Yeah. If you want to take a second, you're welcome to. Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
If you need a second, you're welcome to.
This.
So we're here with Josh Beam, the Purplebelt.
Hello, hello.
That was probably the most intense 10 minutes of your life.
Yeah, those. I think I need to get demoted.
Oh, I don't think so. Both of those guys are about to be blues. So, I mean.
No, they were good. Yeah, and especially, so coming into this match, I was thinking about one, like, sure, I'm a purple belt, but now it's 2 guys who do have a significant size advantage, and hopefully in jiu-jitsu the skill can overcome that. But then you account for the fact that we're in a car. And no, I don't think anybody trained. I didn't train in a car this week leading up. So, yeah, so that was. I think we were all just figuring out as we went along, and they had a really solid game plan. I think they were both trying to attack the neck. They were trying to stay on top.
I was really impressed with the tags.
Yeah.
Because like freaking Josh went and kicked his foot out and tagged Zane's hand.
I didn't
was
even see that.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking smart.
Yeah, he said banana the first time. I think they had a code word.
They're like bananas.
I was like, what does that mean for me?
When you watch your video later that you filmed in the car when they were strategizing, it'll be very interesting to hear what they were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Would you do this again?
Oh, absolutely. Now that I've experienced it, I think there's a lot of things I could have done differently. I accidentally broke the car. I'm really sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's a junker.
I was using it as a defensive wall, but
people have been breaking various pieces on this car as we've been doing trial runs and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "No, guys, it's broken. It's gone. It's a junk car."
I guess that's why we're doing jiu-jitsu in it.
No, for sure. I would love. It would be fun to have you back just for like a regular match. We do like this is an unusual show for us. We do like a pro show. I'd love to have you back just for a regular match.
I'd love to. Yeah.
What do you usually compete at?
Right now I'm like 170. I usually compete like lightweight, so around 168, 162.
Okay, cool.
so-
Yeah, we got like a really solid big community up here, and we have a lot of battle grappling champions. We'd love to have you back.
Cool. I'd love to come back. Yeah,
Hope that
thanks for
was
inviting me.
fun.
Thanks for having me here.
You look
Yeah.
so tired right now.
Anyone you want to
So
shout out
much.
before you get off the mic?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, shout outs?
Yeah.
Yeah, feel
Oh,
free.
Shout out my girlfriend, Caro. She came all the way up here with me to support my team, Victory Submission Grappling, Victory Submission Strength, Matt Duffy, BAME Jiu-Jitsu in Fremont, and Fightcraft Jiu-Jitsu in San Jose, and Lucas Costa.
Yeah. Also, guys, we are going to be doing a collaboration video. You're going to be putting out your own video of your experience about this.
Yep, on
and-
my YouTube channel, Josh Bean
and,
BJJ.
Yeah, we'll be cross-sharing, and this will, of course, be a lot of the footage that you use, too. So.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm looking forward to making that video. It's going to be cool.
No, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to go nuts.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Bananas, yeah. Thanks so much for having me. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you
it.
so
yeah,
much. Real pleasure. It
I'll
was
pass
fun.
I'll pass the mic off
Okay,
to these dudes over here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, dude.
Yep.
Okay, I think that we are either going to have, it looks like Josh is up next, the other Josh. I'm just sanitizing the mic, guys. Everybody's very sweaty from the car. So, 2 white belts versus a purple belt in a Prius. How was that?
That was a crazy experience, to say the least. Not at all what you would expect from a regular jiu-jitsu match, definitely. I mean, one, I think it's so much fun that I've competed quite a bit at white belt. I've done like 6 competitions. I definitely get nerves before them. This was so different and so much fun. I didn't know how to feel, so I didn't have like the feeling to like feel nerves.
You're like, I don't feel nauseous. I just feel like a lot of adrenaline right
Exactly.
now. I thought that sometimes the tagging out was kind of awkward because it was like you guys would stop and you'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
And then adrenaline would drop. I think actually kind of hurt the other Josh.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
he was just sort of waiting.
Yeah.
But I also think it was an advantage for him as well because he got to rest.
Yep.
So it was interesting. Did you feel like after he got those rests that he was a little more crazy when he came back?
I don't know. I think he kept like a really good, like solid energy throughout the whole match. It was just pretty insane, you know, starting buckled. So we kept on like starting at a extreme disadvantage with him in the back seat and us in the front seat buckled. So that was pretty tough to overcome. And I'm honestly surprised that every time we tagged out that neither of us got caught in submissions from that
and
position.
your tags were really creative. Like,
Yeah.
you, like the foot back, your
Yeah,
foot
that's
back
got to
to
be the
his hand.
highlight of the match right
no,
there.
it was sick. It was sick. I was like, wait, what? And then what was with the bananas? Was that like a hint?
Yeah, so that was something that like literally like maybe a minute before our match, we were like, oh, we can't yell tag because it's too close to tap. So we should probably make a code word. And he said bananas. And I was like, let's roll with that. Bananas it is, dude.
He
So
was in the car and you guys kept saying banana. He's like, what the hell is going on here? These guys are not on the same team. How do they know what they're saying?
yeah, so it was quite an experience. And,
No, and you know what's funny is that you guys have, up until today, never trained together, never met.
Yep.
I just saw a lot of your competition footage, and he just recently had his first tournament.
Yep.
And so I was like, you guys were initially going to be matched, but the weight was a little too much with you going to Rev next week. And he doesn't want to lose a bunch of weight either.
Yep.
So we were like, let's put together this tag team situation.
Yeah,
It was
I
a
think
lot
it
of
was
fun.
definitely a lot of fun. And I mean, just as like a case study for Carjitsu, I think it kind of goes to show like the strength and size of your opponent inside a car makes a massive, massive difference, especially in a car. Like outside of a car, it makes a big difference. But I felt like you could really feel it here. Just based off of like how long both of our legs are, being able to create that top pressure up against the ceiling kept both of us safe for like a lot of the match. So
Yeah.
I think that made a really big difference is just the size of us
No,
being
for
in the
sure.
car.
I'm not trying to cut you off, but we got to get to
Yes,
Zane, and
ma'am.
also we got to get back to the show. But do you have anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out DNG Grappling, and thanks for Battle Grappling for having me out, guys.
Thank you. We'd love to have you again. It was a pleasure.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I got a wipe in my hand for your headset. Zane. We're going to talk to Zane real briefly, and then we got to get this show on the road. Hello, Zane.
Hi, Laura.
This is only your second tournament, correct?
Correct.
That was an intense
Yeah.
tournament, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought you guys did really well with the tag.
Thank you. Yeah, we kind of planned it out a lot. Josh was a really good teammate, and he came in. We strategized a bit. I think he told you about our code word, banana.
Yeah, bananas. Good job. Good thought. Also, it kind of like, it's great because your opponent was sort of like, oh, I don't know what this is. What the hell are they doing?
Yeah. That
Kind
was,
of understand. Yeah.
we kind of had the thought process that if we're only allowed to tag in on one side, he was going to try to hold one of us on the other side and prevent that. So
Nice. Well, congratulations. Do you have anybody you want to shout out real quick?
BattleGrappling for hosting it, Josh for being a good teammate, and the other Josh for being a good opponent.
I know you guys are going to have to get together again soon and do some fun stuff. Maybe not in a Prius.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
on the actual mats.
Good showing today, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you.